Welcome back to Blacks in Motion. Now let's talk a little NFL football. Right now, some teams are 2-0 and some teams are 0-2. Now, if your team started off at 0-2, you severely give yourself a chance, or should I say not a chance, to make the playoffs. You know, it's a real bad start at 0-2. And on the other hand, if you start off 2-0, well, you give yourself a better chance of propelling yourself further into the season with wins already in the W column. So what I'm going to do, we're going to talk about a couple of 2-0 teams and a couple of 0-2 teams, and I'm going to tell you if they really have a chance or if they have a chance of just going into the dumps. So starting off with a 2-0 team, the Seattle Seahawks. Look, these guys are legit. They look for real. They destroyed their division rivals, the 49ers, last week. Behind the running of Marshawn Lynch and behind that awesome defense. You know, they intercepted Colin Kaepernick 3 times. So look for the Seattle Seahawks to continue to be dominant and pave their way straight to the Super Bowl, especially if the 49ers can't stop them out in the NFC. Another 2-0 team is the Miami Dolphins. Now look, the Miami Dolphins, they came back, they look real clean, new uniforms, they even revamped their logo a little bit. But I don't know if they revamped the team, even though they're 2-0. You know, I don't think Ryan Tannehill, the quarterback, is quite performing up to the grade that he should be. And also, their backfield is a mess. I don't know who's going to run the ball whenever they get on the field. Now, their defense should be a strong suit, but sometimes that gets a little iffy if they can't stop people from putting points on the board. So, the Miami Dolphins might be 2-0, but that might be a little hocus pocus. So, look for those guys to kind of balance out towards the middle of the season. Now, moving on to the 0-2 teams. Now, this first 0-2 team is truly an 0-2 team. They even have people considering bringing in Tim Tebow. I'm talking about the Jacksonville Jaguars. Hey, they already are on backup quarterback Chad Henne since the starting quarterback Gabbert got hurt. And the only bright spot on their offense probably was Maurice Jones-Drew, the running back, which he just went down after he tweaked his ankle. So anything that they had going for them as a team doesn't look real good. So unfortunately, look for the Jacksonville Jaguars to continue on that 0-2 and bad season type of start, and I don't know if they're going to be able to pick it up before the end of the season. Now, an 0-2 team that's out there that might not be quite as bad as their record reflects is the Washington Redskins. Yes, I know. I'm going to tell you right now. It's a division rival for the Cowboys. I'm a Cowboys fan, so I'm not real mad that they're 0-2. But what I am mad about is how they're treating Robert Griffin III. Look, the guy's a dual threat quarterback. So if you try to just make him one-dimensional, a passer, then he's not going to look like his old self. Now, he's come out and claimed, I'm healthy. I'm going to play. His coach said, hey, if he is healthy, he's going to play. We've seen him play for 2 games. But y'all's play calling doesn't support the level of his perceived health. To me, he's playing scared. Y'all are protecting him like his knee is still hurt. So look, if the boy is hurt, don't play him. But if he is, go ahead and call the plays that allows him to be Robert Griffin III. He's still going to get support by his second-year running back, Alfred Morris, and their defense is good enough to actually keep them competitive in games. So look for the Washington Redskins to possibly bounce back, and maybe after a few weeks, they'll even be back above 500. But that's what I think about my 2-0 and 0-2 teams. I guess we'll just have to see how that plays out. But do me a favor, go ahead and stay logged on right here to Blacks in Motion, and we're going to talk a little boxing. Stay logged on right here.